Hi everyone, welcome to Catch Hawks.
And we're heading off to a farm which my great-great-grandfather left to come to the goldfields in New Zealand in the 1800s. And the Coote family are still on the farm.
Yeah, it's interesting, come along with us.
My great-grandfather, James Mite Coote, left Ireland in 1862 to finally settle in New Zealand. We're heading to the townland of Knocknaveagh, where the Coote family has been farming the land here for well over 200 years.
We're leaving our Airbnb in County Monaghan after saying goodbye to the pony for the 50-minute drive to the farm in County Cavan. It's early morning, but the road is not as clear as we would like. We've lost the sheep, and it's lovely driving through the countryside. I love crossing old stone bridges.
We're meeting up with my cousins Alan and Sandra, and Alan's mother Pam. Alan runs a beef farm and breeds pedigree Aberdeen Angus and Hereford cattle. Sandra runs Crafts of Ireland, traditional crafts. We're coming up to the Knocknaveagh signpost. We're not going to Alan and Sandra's house, but a building alongside where she runs her traditional craft school, demonstrating and teaching traditional skills and crafts. First photos for the family album. Alan is going to take us down to see the two older houses on the farm. There's the farm down there to the right, Lynn.
They put in a second entrance.
Yes.
This is the new one they put in.
Oh,
and I
right.
put one right up there as well.
Oh, okay.
This is the original one now here.
Right. Coming down to the house. Oh, great. So why'd you put the second one in?
It's for farm use.
Oh, yeah.
For cattle and for heavy transport, lorries and tractors, trucks.
Right.
Machinery and trucks were hard on it too. It tears the face of the hill out of it when they're going out.
Right.
But we had last Sunday night, we had a heat wave here. And then all of a sudden on the Sunday night, at 11 o'clock, there was a thunder and an almighty downpour.
Goodness.
And it washed the stone down. That's the way it's got rough. And it only lasted 15 or 20 minutes.
Right.
That's powerful stuff.
Yeah, it was pretty heavy. That's the original buildings there. Those two outbuildings.
Yep.
And the house is original, except that the roof was changed from thatch to slate. And the original house was an apex like this section, where the end wall is higher than the side walls, because it goes up into the point.
Right. Yeah.
And that would have been in the old photograph when you look at it.
When it was
This
thatched.
end wall went up to a point.
Yeah.
So they had to knock the point off it, one height all the way round, and it's
Right.
hipped on each end like that. And that means that the top of the walls are all the one height the whole way round, and raise the side walls a bit higher to put that roof on it.
Right. Oh, that's
It
interesting.
took some of the point off it. Anyway.
Yeah. So that's probably the oldest part of the house, just here.
It's possible.
Yeah.
It's possible.
A quick look at the back of the house. Then we're off to see what remains of the house James left in the 1800s.
Thank you.
That's the end of the old barn.
Yes.
There's a door in that, they just sheeted it down.
Right.
Yeah.
That was what your dad had as for... Was that where the cow shed was?
Yeah, we had a cow shed in it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the lofts were used for storing grain.
All right.
Keep it dry.
Yes, I think your dad showed me the cow shed there
Yeah.
back in 1980. Oh. You got a lot of feed in here,
Yeah, and another yard at the other house.
so that's gone well this year. You've got plenty of feed,
Yes.
because I know the English farmers are struggling
Oh,
with their feed.
right.
Apparently they've had to feed out some of their winter
Oh, with the drying.
because of the drought.
Yes. No, we had the drying, but it wasn't as bad as I've seen it on other years
Right.
that there was drying. It came a little bit of rain in small amounts, and it was enough to try and stop it from burning.
Thanks. So it went straight up here, did it?
Past the other house, the whole way to the road.
Right. And then down
That
here.
connected the lower house to the road. This was the roadway.
Right.
Except that there was a stone wall somewhere about here,
Running down there.
quite a wide wall, the whole way from the bottom to the road.
Wow. And that's what the council
That's what
took.
the council took to repair the roads.
Plus some of the walls of
Yes.
the
Yes, there
Yeah.
is a section of the wall remained here at the lawn. I'll show it to you later.
Right.
That he didn't let them take.
Okay. So this is the old house, and then this was newer,
Yes.
but it was the first one to go.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was the wall on the other side.
Oh, okay.
Other,
Yep.
yeah.
And
It
along
would have been
here.
quite narrow. It wouldn't be as wide as it is now. Probably was here. Be about 8-9 feet probably. 'Cause
Right.
It was a horse and cart.
James would have been very familiar with this walled lane, as he left the farm when he was 22. It's strange to think of him riding along here as he left the farm for the last time. So this would be,
Yeah. About
Where it
9
went.
feet, whatever that would be.
yeah.
I guess to 10 foot. Yeah, it could be about there.
Right. So much
That's
narrower
why we
now.
let the council take it too, because it was too narrow for modern or equipment.
Yeah, tractors and things.
Yes.
Mm. So he gets it cleared away without
Yes.
have the effort of doing it. Yeah.
Oh, it was done by hand too, loaded into trucks.
Yeah, it would have. It would
Like
probably.
that, even in the 50s, there was no jolly cars.
No diggers, no.
I say there's the foundations of the bits of the wall there.
All right,
Those
you can
big
see
stones. Yeah.
see what's left of it there.
Possibly that's part of what's left of it.
Good. Right.
That laurel bush is Portuguese laurel,
Oh, okay.
which isn't your common laurel that you'd find in a hedgerow.
Which is that one?
This one.
All right. Up here.
Yeah. There's a white kind of a flower comes in the springtime.
And here's the remains of the house.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Okay. There's a window facing out
Yeah.
here.
That's what you remember, is it?
Yes, I do.
I did some repairs on it here about 7 or 8 years ago.
Oh, really?
Just pointed a bit. The wall was, the lime and mortar was eroding out of it, and it would have fallen, that section.
Right.
But it still needs more work.
Yes.
That's unusual. Don't know why. Iron coming out of the stone.
Right.
I thought somebody might have had some gate hanger or something drove into it and examined it, and it seems to be, it's just in the stone.
Is it?
Iron.
It's part of the
And
stone.
it's now rusting and weeping.
Right.
Hmm.
Oh, neat.
You can see it in several spots.
Yeah. Huh. Can we go around the other side there
Yeah.
and have a look at it? No, this is what remains of it, eh?
Yeah. Some type of plaster work remains here. You can see the line in it.
Oh, yes.
There. Vertical and horizontal markings. Probably lime and mortar.
Right.
And there would have been a fireplace to the left of the window.
Okay.
Chimney. And the main section started from here on to there.
Okay. So that's where the main house was.
Yes.
Originally.
Originally.
Yeah.
That first bay of this shed is basically on the same footprint. And there, right out. And this is the original, believe it or not. That wall here, the foundation of that, and the piece at the back, you can see where it gets a little bit thicker.
Yes.
It's not perfectly level, you see a piece jutting out.
Yeah.
That's a stone wall, from there right down. And that's from started at the back of the, or the end of the house. Down and round the corner and seeing me back up here. It was an enclosure.
Oh, okay.
At the from the end of the house.
At the end of the house,
yes.
Right. Oh, cool.
You can actually still on the outside you can still see it. The stone building. It's just rebuilt on top of it to create the shed.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So the original dwelling came to approximately here.
Right.
Somewhere there. And that's the stone wall. It's plastered over now. That was the original stone wall still there. Just plastered over.
Just plastered, yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's sticking out. It's a picture. It's that width.
Right. Oh, cool. Let's take a look from above. Now you said you've got the doorstep for.
Unfortunately, I don't think we'll be able to. It's down in that corner behind the bay.
Is it?
I don't think we'll be able to get into it. This was the yard, the farmyard of the house, where all these bales are.
Right.
Yeah. And there would have been a few outbuildings in it as well. I've seen on some old map, you can see a sketch.
Yeah.
No, I don't think this is advisable.
You've got lots of
Yeah, well,
hay.
silage. Well,
Silage, okay.
Those ones, the last ones I put in here, there's about, it was really, really dry. Not quite hay, but not far from it. So when you wrap it in that state, they do call it haylage.
It's on to see the pedigree bulls.
So we have most of the bulls, this year's ones, bar 2, are sold. And the rest of them are younger. Come on, come on, come on. Hop, 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 hop. Come on, come on, come on.
Woohoo, look at that. Not running.
Now, you might see one red animal with white patches on its side and black streaks through the red.
Right.
The smaller one. See the one coming up front in the middle?
Yes.
That's a GeoRick. It means brindle cow. That's a traditional Irish breed.
Oh, right.
And it's GeoRick. I mean, Bo is a cow, Rick is brindle.
Brindle cow.
Brindle is that pattern of red and streaks of dark through his hair. It's even on his head.
And that's a traditional.
That's a traditional Irish breed.
Oh, right.
And we have, he's a young bull. We have a GeoRick cow which calved over a week ago as well with a baby calf. So she'll run with the bull now in another few weeks.
Hello.
There are not very many of them in the country. There were at a stage where they were nearly extinct.
Can you get that one, Lynn? It's the second one in,
yeah.
with a yellow tag on it.
Yeah, I've just, it's a bit, there's not much of them to get.
Here it is. What are you looking for, Alan?
Just checking through them.
Yep.
Show you how quiet they are.
Yeah.
Right. They are too. Alan has stopped here to check the animals.
Angus bull there. See the big guy on the hill?
Uh-huh.
That's Poldar. That's his name.
Is it?
Yeah. He's officially named Poldar
Yeah.
on his registration. The Angus don't have horns.
Right.
Nature.
A beautiful colour. Look at the black and the white there.
She's a cross as well.
Okay.
Collar badger.
Badger.
There's black and the white stripe.
Does look a little bit like that, doesn't it?
So you keep away. I'm here. Oh, they're neat.
We're leaving the house where Alan's mother Pam lives and heading up to Alan and Sandra's new house back up the hill. When I first visited the farm, dairy cows were providing cream for Bailey's liqueur. Back further in time, the Coop family were growing and spinning flax here for linen production. So there would have been fields of this growing on the farm, would it?
Everywhere around here would have been blue.
So it was just in here that the linen was bleached
I
out
see
here.
where the electric fence is
Yep.
sticking out there. That was the roadway through out where they spread it out.
Sandra is sowing flax seeds and taking it through to weaving her own fabric.
And it has to be pulled. It's not cut.
You can take some of it with you.
You have to pull it out.
Well, if you cut it, you're losing some of your fibre.
The length of the fibre is what's
Yeah.
important when you're going to spin it and process
Yeah.
it.
Okay, so you pull it out.
You pull it out to get the most length out of the fibre. And then it has to be tied in bundles, washed and submerged in stagnant water to break down the parts of the plant you don't need.
It's bacterial breakdown.
Yeah.
They also have 2 veteran cars. This black one is a Model T Ford 1927 Roadster pickup. And the yellow is a Model T Ford 1911 commercial runabout. Sandra and Alan have a flock of Roscommon sheep. They are one of the oldest native breeds, known for its great size, strength of bone and quality of wool.
Gonna come and say hello? Oh, you are. Come on. Come and say hello. Come on.
Hello.
In 1862, James left the farm for the goldfields of Australia. In the following year, he was joined by his older brother, John. Sometime between 1863 and 1865, the brothers crossed to the new goldfields in New Zealand, where they sold imported tea to the miners. Around 1870, John returned to Melbourne, and by 1872, James had made his way to the Thames goldfields. In 1876, he moved to the town of Pairoa. There he opens a hotel, and in 1894 he built a house, and he calls it Knocknaveagh. This brings us to the present, in the country town of Cambridge, not far from Pairoa, where James's great-great-grandson, also named James, lives with his wife Rebecca and their 2 daughters, Madison and Charlotte. It's here in Cambridge that James and Rebecca and friends Will and Shannon started the Cambridge Distillery, where they make gin called Knocknaveagh. Knocknaveagh Black Label was inspired by the lemon trees that line Cambridge streets. They wanted to experiment with using every bit of the fruit, not just its skin. Combined with fresh local botanicals, it's a modern edge to a distiller's classic. They use juniper, lemon, orange, macadamia, thyme, green cardamom, lavender, angelica and coriander seeds. This gives a clean juniper and citrus taste, ready for long summer days. It pairs perfectly with fever tree light tonic and a slice of lemon. They work in small batches for maximum quality. The gin is hand bottled and sealed. The pure water is sourced from the Blue Spring near Cambridge. If you're interested in the Blue Spring, we have a cache walk on it. We'll put a link up at the end of this video. What better way to enjoy your gin than with a slice of lemon? Many years ago, the town council planted lemon trees along Princes Street in Cambridge. You're free to help yourself, but be quick as the ones lower down go fast. We have hidden a geocache here in a plastic lemon. A lovely country town, a local gin, a slice of lemon, and your name on the log sheet. Great day's outing. Well, this brings us to the end of our cache walk. Thanks for watching.
And don't forget to go geocaching.